What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trash Pumpkin Trading Cards. I'm Trash Pumpkin, and today we have a little diamond in the rift. It's a pun on words, but I think it's something that is an untouched set in Pokemon, underappreciated, undervalued, and something that we should definitely take a look at. So let's check it out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, like we were talking about in the intro, right? It's a diamond in the rift. So we're talking about today is a Pokemon set called Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift, in the grand scheme of expense, is the cheapest Pokemon product sealed on the market right now at a market price of $178 per box. But as you see, in December it was $120, and now we've had a 43% increase in price over that time. But in the mad rush to buy Pokemon, we are not seeing a massive influx in the raw price of these cards like we are across other sets. Okay, so again, I am not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. This is me from a personal collector standpoint looking at things and saying, hey, like, this isn't a bad little pickup in regards to a sealed product that you can open up multiple singles or a set to get invested in with multiple singles that are undervalued raw comparatively to what you're going to be paying for the rated price. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, on the top end of this set, you have the Groudon, which has a market price of $100. And for those of you that haven't bought off TCG Player before, when you click on a card, you're going to have people that are going to list foreign language cards, even though you can list foreign language cards on TCG Player under the Japanese section. People still list them underneath the English card because they want to get more visibility on their sales. So when you come down here, you can look at the price, and you have an $86.99 for light play, and you can go through. Now, according to TCG Player, near mint can have up to 3 small deficiencies on the card versus being mint. So there is a potential that these near mint cards that you're seeing listed might have like a small little cut nick from the laser or something like that. So I'm not saying that you should buy it directly off there to try to get graded, but if you're at a show, if you're at a local event, and you see these raw at the market price of $100 and they're very, very mint, and you think that they can get a 10, then a $100 pickup for a card that can quadruple your price output on a graded scale, I think is a great little snag to add to your personal collection's value long term. Again, not a financial advisor, just kind of giving you an insight from my perspective on it. But again, this is only the top end, and we've only seen a 65% increase, and that is since December, which is actually one of the smallest increases in the top end of a set that we've seen while looking at Pokemon sets during Trash Pick Thursdays. And then your next card up is going to be the Altaria EX. And again, this is a very pretty card, very gorgeous, and will look great in a slab. But even now, we're on that downtrend where we did see a 104% increase. But, this was $32 December 26th. But we're on that downtrend. So again, you can see you have a near mint here for $65. And then the third card, which I think in my opinion is the prettiest card next to like the Yveltal, is going to be the Roaring Moon. And again, look, you had it here where it dropped all the way down to $40 on the 25th, and then kind of stabilized back at $60. So you have near mints, again, prorated seller near mint at $60.99, which isn't an overall bad pickup for that price. And then you have that steep drop off. So you have a $60 price point here. Then you have a steep drop off down to the Gorchomp at $46, the Iron Valiant at $37, and then it just keeps going down there. So if you're at a show and you see a lot of these in a binder for not market price, and you can get a good deal from the person and say, hey, look, I'll take all of these special illustration rares for, I don't know, like $50, $60, and they're all in really good condition, it wouldn't be bad for a nice trade binder pickup, as that this set is not seeing the massive jump that we've seen across other sets. So you have a nice little diamond in the rough in regards to value when you're still seeing illustration rares at $17 and even maybe a $10 price point down to the lower end of the set. And I mean, some of these are actually really cool. The Sandy Shocks is really cool, and you still have the Slitherwing, which again looks really, really pretty. You had a massive jump here, and then it just never stabilized well and is on the downtrend. So I mean, you can still get light plays for $8, and some light plays, some people may value it a little bit under. And even at that price point, we saw that peak at 264% increase, but we're down to 130%, and there's no consistency. So I just don't think that this set is getting a lot of the love that it deserves in regards to value appreciation, and it's just sitting there. And for those of you that are new to the Trash family and are just checking out this video, just checking it out, this is actually our stream representative in regards to Pokemon. This was picked by the stream, and so what we're going to start doing once we become monetized on YouTube is giving these away for being members every month in a PSA 10, and you have a choice between English and Japanese, and we'll purchase it for you and add it to your personal collection free of charge, just for being a part of the Trash family. So all you have to do is be a part of the Trash family, and you can get entered into that. But again, that'll be when we get monetized on YouTube, which we are about halfway to that point. So again, I thank you all so much for the wonderful support. But back to the video. Okay, so I mean, you have this Gorchomp EX. It's a hyper rare that is only $12. So, and this main shoe is $10. So you have illustration rares that are really, really cool, really, really pretty, a lot of great detail, and they're under that $10 price point. And even a special illustration rare at the Mela is a $9 price point, which is super great value. So that's why, right, when you see the correlation between price of cards, that's why you have the booster box at $174.99 versus something like your higher end where you have base set Scarlet Violet that's now at $200, because you are having that lower end price point for the cards. So whenever you are thinking about purchasing singles and what you're looking for to add to your trade binder, one of the things you want to look at is, what does this card translate to a graded piece? So for example, the Groudon in a PSA 10 sale, the most recent sale is $414.99 on the 12th of March, right? You see it right here, 12th of March 2025, which again is a $100 market value, 400% increase in that overall price point of the card in the graded collection. Now again, this is with a card whose raw value is only at $100. So if that raw price increases, we will see an uptrend in that overall graded price here. And I mean, you still have some ones that are under the $400 price point, which is not bad in comparison to other things. So another great thing to look at. And then you also have, like we talked about earlier, you have your Roaring Moon EX. And again, if you can find it in Japanese, it's a significantly different price point at $80 for the PSA 10 versus your English, which is in the 250s to 300 range. But when we type this into eBay, it's only going to give us Japanese. So here we go. So again, most recent sale, March 12th, $299. Again, for a $60 card, that is not a bad pickup in regards to adding that to your personal collection in the long term and seeing that value of your collection increase with that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me looking at how can I better my personal collection in the future in the current market where everything is very, very, very hard to find. So I don't know why this sold for $1,000. That's insane. Prismatic Evolutions SAR. That's why. So this is the Roaring Moon XAS from Prismatic versus the Roaring Moon from Paradox. I lied. But yeah, so just give me some insight to that. And again, you have the Altaria and all these other special illustration rares that with that raw price point being so low that these graded would not have an expensive price point. So right, we'll check the Mela as it's the lowest. So yeah, I mean, you can get a PSA 10 Gem Mint for $51 in a special illustration rare. I'm sorry, that's the ultra rare. The special illustration is $7.99. So again, great pickup if you can find it that you can add to your personal collection. Super, super undervalued. I mean, even if you get it raw, you're still seeing a exponential return. But again, getting the price of cards, getting things graded does cost money, so that kind of goes to your expense. But either way, that is what we want to talk about. So again, a super undervalued set in our opinion, whereas comparatively across the board, everything else is completely doubling or tripling in price. This set is kind of remains in the background, hidden in the shadows. So I'm not sure how long it's going to stay there, but it does have a lot of potential with all of these wonderful cards that have some great detail hidden inside of it. But with that being said, I don't see anything else that catches my eye. But yeah, like I said, a lot of great cards. Hey everybody, thank you for checking out our video about Paradox Rift. In our opinion, again, one of the most untapped sets in Pokemon. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We will check you guys next time on Trash Pumpkin Trading Cards. Again, I'm Trash Pumpkin, and I just want to thank everybody for all the wonderful support you guys have been giving us, and we really hope to see you during our live streams. We have another one coming up on Saturday, opening up Prismatic Evolutions, and we are hunting for that Demigod pack or that God pack. We did pull one last stream. There is the video that's already uploaded that you can go and notify yourself on our channel, so don't forget to do that, and we'll see you guys 8:30 p.m. Saturday Eastern Standard Time for that Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle opening. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Deuces, y'all.